And good morning, everyone. A good Sunday morning to you as we are at the Tipsport Arena. Welcome you to Pardubice in the Czech Republic. Second game of the day. This will feature another team from the Group B1, the men's division, Bermuda, taking on the United Kingdom, Great Britain. Special good morning to everybody watching Great Britain this morning. I know a lot of you follow this team, and of course our thoughts go out to the folks in Great Britain today after the events in London last night. Here there's a hockey game about to happen that could put Great Britain into the top two in their group. Things are kind of bunched up in this Group B1 right now. France moved into first place this morning with their victory over Lebanon. France with 7 points. Bermuda playing the game now. They could leapfrog back into first place with a victory today. They have 5 points, just 2 points behind France. You get 5 for a regulation victory. Great Britain currently sitting in third of the 4 teams, but if they were to win the game, they would move into second place. They would move ahead of Bermuda. They've got 3 points. So it's France with 7, Bermuda 5, Great Britain 3, Lebanon sitting in 4th place after 3 games with no wins. So a chance for Great Britain or Bermuda to move up. This will be the final round robin game for Division B1, so we'll know the standings after this game, and that will set up the playoff round. And the top 2 teams from B1 and B2, after they have their playoffs, will move up into the A group and compete against the A teams for the overall gold medal. It's a fairly complicated playoff structure, but again, you want to finish as high as you can, because in the B group, once you finish the preliminaries, you take those games with you, the games that you won, the points that you have, and carry them over into the playoff round. So every game is important. Every point you can pick up is important. There are the Lions from Great Britain. Head coach Stuart Wilson there. Interesting story about Bermuda. They are by far the oldest team in this championship. They come in with an average age of 37. Most teams averaging around 29 or 30. They've got a number of players who are in their 40s. So let's call them experienced. And they're doing quite well so far. Bermuda, they've got a regulation win and an overtime win. Have their 5 points. Bermuda will be in the predominantly white jerseys, the blue trim. Great Britain, the blue and red with the white trim. Goalie for the United Kingdom, Brian Marchetti. Craig Pierce, you see there, will be the backup. There you see Bermuda. Jan Leclerc will be the starting goaltender. Captain Carol Graham there to your left, firing up his team for the start of this game. Graham with professional ice hockey experience in the United Kingdom. Number 12, Christopher Jackson. Coleman and the rest of the Bermuda team to take on the Lions of Great Britain. Final round robin game in Division B1. Second of 5 games in our webcast schedule. Today, we are underway. Goss played it up ahead, comes right down to Marchetti, and he'll hold on to it. We'll get a whistle just 7 seconds into the opening period. Bailey to face off against Scott Ellard. Bailey won it cleanly back at the point. Coleman's shot was blocked up high. Batted to the boards and out. We get another 7 seconds played. Let's hope we don't play this game in 7-second increments. 14 seconds in, 2 whistles. Again will be Ellard and Bailey. Ellard wins this face-off, so they are going to split them. Ball cleared down the floor. And guess what? That's another 7 seconds. We're now at 21 seconds played. Face off to the left of Marchetti. Bermuda get it back to the point, put it in around behind the goal, looking for it. Back there was Rafange, but Great Britain come away. Caleb Mort. In behind the goal, Vlad Pardubice is there. Pardubice. Down into the corner. Mort is calling for it out in front. Ball bounces, rather that was Miroslav Ademic, and then Ademic gets the shot away. Save made by Leclerc. Great Britain maintain possession. Turn it over. Rafange trying to get away. Marchetti thought about coming out, backs up, retreats, and then holds on to it. Oh, there's an elbow thrown by Christopher Merritt as he came in front of the goal. Refs didn't pick it up, but that was kind of came out of nowhere early in this. Carol Graham wants to talk to the referee about that. We can see it from up here. Marchetti thought about playing it, and then as Merritt came in towards the goal, decided to hold it. Merritt got the elbow up into the face of the UK defender. Marchetti will hold it. Minute 20 gone. They say a slow-moving first period. 18 nations represented in the men's championship, divided into 2 pools, A pool and B pool. A pool has 10 teams in it, 2 divisions of 5. The B pool, 8 teams, 2 divisions of 4. They play a round robin within their division, and then we get into the playoffs. Race for the ball, coming out to play it was Leclerc. There's a penalty to the UK. So it's a power play for Bermuda. We missed that with that incident in front of the goal. UK will clear it down the floor. Worthington White will bring it up for Bermuda. They'll look to get it in over the blue line, then they'll have half the floor to work with. They do. Now they can bring it all the way back to center and stay onside. Slap shot from Coleman, the captain, and up and out of play it goes. Bermuda will send 5 new players out on the floor for this power play. So 58 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Brought in by Amlong. Coleman. Big battle in front of the goal. It's right. And Ronnie. Also Rafange. Jackson is there now for Bermuda. A lot of pushing and shoving in front of the goalkeeper, Coleman. We'll work it back to Coleman at the blue line. Bailey takes it off his foot, shot well wide of the goal, picking it up over on the far side. Shannon Goss. Time running out, just 5 seconds to go in the man advantage. Jackson is in there. Bermuda player's been injured, down on his knees over on the far side and grabbing his left knee. There's the chance for Bailey, and as you can see, it goes well wide of the mark. Not 100%. I think it might be Jacob Amlong for Bermuda. And he's in a lot of pain over on that far side. Twisted that left knee. Very slow to get back up. Teammates looking on with quite a bit of concern. Amlong is not going to put any weight at all on that knee. Well, now he's going to try and get up. And he's going to need some assistance to get off. Again, I'm thinking it's number 22, and it is. You can see there on the pants. Jacob Amlong being helped to the bench, putting a little bit of weight on that left leg and flexing it as he makes his way off, and still very gingerly getting to the players' bench. So the penalty had expired. We're back to even strength. Haig won the face-off for UK. He's got it. Trying to get the ball to settle. Can't. Almost a giveaway in front of the goal. It's going to be a high stick against UK. A penalty. It'll be number 6, Joe Cook. Just going for that bouncing ball, but the stick came up and caught the Bermuda player right in the face mask. Number 11, Dustin Luck. There you see it there. Clipped right in the visor. Time. Ball comes over. Don't see it on that particular replay. But another power play for Bermuda. Their second in a row. Tremblay plays it back to Coleman. Back down to Tremblay. Tremblay from a sharp angle. Shot it. Knocked down by Johnny Tulip. Harold Graham will move it down the floor. Going into forecheck, Wojtek Krzysztof. Bermuda bring it up. They gain the zone. Tremblay is being pressured. Tremblay working off the boards. Comes back to the blue line. Worthington White. Over to Esty. Jeremy Esty. Esty's got it, and a big save by Marchetti. I think Esty had himself a goal. Esty, who hails from the Miramichi region of New Brunswick in Canada, living in Bermuda now. Christopher Merritt. Back at center, Worthington White. That was off the stick of the UK player. That was number 99, Chrissy Morrison. Played in to the backhand across. What an incredible save by Brian Marchetti. That was an empty net. That is the best save we have seen in the tournament. Looked for sure like a goal. Great pass across, Marchetti down and out, dives over, catches it. And you see the response of Bailey of Bermuda. How did I not score? Unbelievable save. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Bermuda will hold it in. Goss, Worthington White. Down low, Bailey. Back pass. Shot, scores! Number 42, Tom Worthington White. Just before the penalty expired. Will be a power play goal for Bermuda. Here's Bailey into the middle. Worthington White gets it up high just beyond the glove of Marchetti. Terrific pass by Bailey. White finds the top corner. 1-0 Bermuda. A power play goal. Esty. He was robbed a minute ago by Marchetti by the left leg. Wrap around. Marchetti's got that. Shuts the door there at the left post. Holds on. Bermuda pressing. Got the power play goal and coming back looking for another one. Not a lot of offense yet from UK. Ball right down the blue line. That's onside. Taken by Tom Cole. He had it taken away. Comes here on the near boards. Kept in by Brown. Zach Brown. They'll come back to the point. That gets past Greg Farrington back at the point. Zach Wilson back for UK. Gets it to the blue line, not beyond. Bailey had it knocked off his stick. Bailey's got it again for Bermuda. Bailey in front. Bailey's in front. Off a leg. His shot goes into the corner. Right up by Kristoff. Great play at the blue line by Coleman to hold it in for Bermuda. Backhand knockdown. Farrington has it for UK. Tremblay to the blue line, shot right on goal. Marchetti clears it to the corner. Tremblay's on the rebound, takes it around behind the goal into the crease, cleared away by UK. Hurst backhands it out. Jackson to it first for Bermuda. Jackson gets it out over center, played to the Bermuda blue line, no further. Playing the neutral zone right now. Slack cleared it in, looking for Ellard. Back there first, though, is Coleman for Bermuda. Slack gets it down to Ellard. Ellard off the boards. Back to Gaunt. Gaunt behind the goal. And Bermuda will move it out. 2-on-1 shaping up. Merritt getting back to tie him up was Joe Cook. The ball just rolls into Marchetti. 1-0 Bermuda on a last second power play goal right at the end of their man advantage. Shot from Miller didn't get through. Mirrored with a shot. Good save by Marchetti. He's been busy and he's been good here in this first period. It's been all Bermuda so far. Carol Graham just gets it out to center. Bermuda bring it back towards the blue line. Ball touched somebody at the UK bench. So the face-off will take place just outside the UK blue line. Coach Stuart Wilson trying to find a way to turn things around, create a little offense. UK's played most of this first period back in their own end. Kept in by Bermuda. Mix up between two UK players. They almost turned it over in their own end. It would have been dangerous. That pass too far for Haig. Down the floor, they're going to wave off the flooring. Craig Rowett gets to center, only as far as the blue line. Pardubice will get it there for UK, and he'll move it up ahead to Miroslav Ademic. He can't get anywhere with it. Ball is lifted high and up into the mesh behind goaltender Brian Marchetti. Face-off will come back outside the blue line. They're discussing where this face-off should be, as the ball was shot from well outside the blue line, right around center, and that's where they're going to do the face-off. It was won by Reese Bull for Great Britain, or UK. Got to make a decision which way I'm going to go with that. Along the boards over on the far side, Tremblay comes up with it for Bermuda. Gets out in front, can't get a shot away, knocked off his stick, and Vlad Pardubice will dump it in. Pardubice going in to chase. Getting back first was Shannon Goss for Bermuda. Taken by Bailey. Bailey down the left side for Bermuda. To the boards he'll go. Watched by Ademic. Bailey in around behind the goal. Bailey working hard along the boards. Out in front. The shot was blocked and Pardubice has it. Pardubice to the boards. Down the floor. Good bank shot right to the goalkeeper. Leclerc plays it in around to the corner. The other side. Coleman. Bermuda come away. Esty got it ahead to Merritt. To Rafange. Wright knocked it out in front. UK have it. Zach Brown. He'll go chase. Brown's got it in the corner. Threw it out in front. Taken away by Bermuda. Brought back in. Hurst. Shot goes wide of the goal. Picking up back there is Worthington White. He's got the goal for Bermuda. Dumps it into the corner. Luck plays it out in front. Marchetti next to play it himself. Hopped over the stick of the UK player. Hurst right back in. Marchetti made the save. Luck couldn't get to the rebound. Marchetti gets back and makes the save. Another great opportunity for Bermuda. Ball is shot in. Marchetti with the save. Jumping on it right away was Dustin Luck. Tried to go to his backhand, knocked off his stick. He'll get to it. Or actually, that's number 19. Ronnie Dezuris got to it. And somehow, Marchetti got back in the goal to make the save. Bermuda cycling it in behind the goal. On it was Ellard. Wojtek Christoph played it up ahead. Christoph goes to the front of the goal. Dancing in front is Chrissy Morrison. Shoots, scores! Chrissy Morrison with a nifty little move as he took the pass from Christoph Wojtek right at the blue line and beats Jan Leclerc. And the UK have tied it after having been outplayed. Look at the stick handling there. Number 99. Chrissy Morrison, and then goes across the grain or against the grain. Moving to his left, shoots it back to his right over the left hand of the Bermuda goalkeeper. Snaps it home. We're tied. Ball comes in high. Leclerc no trouble with that. Robert Bailey's had a good first period, was absolutely stone cold robbed by Marchetti on what looked to be one of the easier goals of the tournament. Had the ball on his stick about 2 feet away. Looks like he had a wide open net. Marchetti somehow dove across, got the glove there. Now Bailey comes in. Another shot kicked away by Marchetti. Okay, into the middle, knocked off the stick. They'll pick it up again. That's an errant pass up at the blue line taken by Bermuda. They'll shoot it in and look to go in forecheck. Joe Cook behind his goal. No, Bermuda's going to make a player change, so UK with a chance to move it out. Caleb Mort to the right side. UK gain the zone. Throw it in front. Ball rolls into Leclerc, hopped over his stick and went wide. Worthington White. Got it again over along the boards. UK are changing up through the middle. Esty couldn't control it. Tipped in. Chasing after it is Merritt. Christopher Merritt will leave it there for Esty. Esty in the corner. Esty trying to get away from Jacob Gaunt, who's all over him. Eventually plays it back. Shot comes in way wide of the goal. Tipped out. Right in front, backhand. It's Tom Cole busting in front. Ball rolled off the end of his stick just as he tried to make his move in front of goaltender Jan Leclerc. There's Tom Cole. Went to the backhand, lost it. Dezuris keeps on going down the corner, looking at the referee, wanting a penalty called. Didn't get one. Bermuda stay on the ball. In behind the goal. Pinching in. Craig Rowett. Rowett. Watched by Tulip. Here on the near side, Zach Brown. Over the other side, Johnny Tulip. Tulip off the boards. Tom Cole will play it back behind his goal. 35 seconds remain in the opening period. 1-1 tie. Morrison would have been in all alone, but it's called offside at the blue line. Very close. Chrissy Morrison. As the pass was made from around the blue line, they're going to bring it all the way back. Shannon Goss. Shot was blocked in front. Then it rolls into Marchetti. He's got it. Did more than roll in on the second try. First shot was blocked. Second one was a good one, and Marchetti made the save. Bailey will leave it for Tremblay. 8 seconds to go. All out at center. Taken by Ademic. He'll shoot it in. Time's going to run out. Buzzer will go. 15 minutes done. Tie game between Bermuda and the UK. There's the man responsible probably more than anybody for the fact that this game is tied. It was dominated by Bermuda through the first, well, let's say really through almost the entire 15 minutes. They got the first goal. Marchetti kept it at just 1-0, then Chrissy Morrison tied it up on a solo effort for UK. So we are tied at 1 after 2 periods of play. We'll step aside. We'll come back for the second period of this game in just a few minutes. Reminder again, you're watching the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Pardubice in the Czech Republic.
Hlavní partneři mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Czech, KYB Manufacturing, PlayStation, služby města Pardubice, Battery Shop, T6 Power, Quiz, Marhold, AML Holding, Radegast, stavební firma Ječmínek, Czech Insurance Agency, Nissan Auto In. Partnery Českomoravského svazu hokejbalu jsou Saber, Střída Sport, Merch 53, Fisher Hockey, Stillman, Hejduk Sport, CCM a Winware. Hlavními mediálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Česká televize a Český rozhlas Radiožurnál. Partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou AAA Auto, Štojbly, Léčebné lázně Bohdaneč, Keto Diet, Vodovody a kanalizace Pardubice, Explosia, Sherlock, TNT Trade, Alukov, Energie AG Bohemia, Marknet, Calypso, ČPP Service, Správa a údržba silnic Pardubického kraje, Napatrax, Comian, EN Stav, Hastex a Haspr, Elektroservice Modr, Finet Pardubice, Tekam, Mados MT, SAM Litomyšl, Bauxet.cz a Top Centrum. Dodavateli mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Rozvojový fond Pardubice, AB Edera, Connectel, Flamy, Odrážovka, Bitfood, České dráhy, Rosengard, Patapuf, Red Tide, Bonte Catering, Chargebox, Wallfloor, Tiburon, Kohinor, Berserk, Finlandia a Frenson. Regionálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Aquacentrum Pardubice, Atrium Palác Pardubice, Deep Vision, destinační společnost Východní Čechy, Kulturní centrum Pardubice, Dopravní podnik Pardubice, McDonald's, Dostihový spolek Pardubice, HC Dynamo Pardubice, Letiště Pardubice, Golf Resort Kulitická hora a regionální rozvojová agentura Pardubického kraje.
KYB, světový výrobce tlumičů v Pardubicích a Krutiny. Věříme v kvalitu, proto jsme hrdým sponzorem pardubického hokeje. Staňte se i vy členem našeho týmu. KYB, světový výrobce tlumičů.
Při pojištění klika od ČPP kryje škodu i na vašem vozidle. Nově k povinnému ručení od 370 korun.
JTech Automotive Czech Pardubice se zabývá výrobou přesných mechanických dílů do převodovek a řízení. Tato společnost umí o své zaměstnance pečovat, proto se pro rok 2017 stala nejlepším zaměstnavatelem regionu. Staňte se tedy součástí něčeho, co má smysl. www.jtech.com. Máš zájem pracovat ve stabilní společnosti? Neváhej a kontaktuj nás. Předmětem naší činnosti je výstavba, rekonstrukce a opravy inženýrských sítí, úprava vodních toků, výstavba hrází a monolitických betonových konstrukcí. Vlastním technologickým vybavením a kapacitou provádíme jákové vrtání a nabízíme půjčování stavební mechanizace od drobné až po velké stavební stroje. Kviz Pardubice již 25 let s vámi.
Got a 1-1 tie here at Tipsport Arena between the UK and Bermuda. Period dominated by Bermuda, but Chrissy Morrison with a late goal for UK has tied it for his team. Shots on goal, first period, 18-4, favoring Bermuda. There were 2 penalties in that period, both going to Great Britain. Worthington White opened the scoring for Bermuda at the 5:30 mark. 1 second left to go in the penalty to Cook, Joe Cook of the UK. So it was a power play goal right after Brian Marchetti had made 2 incredible saves on Robert Bailey. One in particular we'll be talking about for a while. He made a number of other good saves in that period too. Kept his team close, and then Chrissy Morrison managed to find the back of the net for the UK, and so we're tied after 15 minutes of play. No penalties on the board as we start this second. Morrison in his own end, turns. Morrison, that short stick he uses, can handle the ball brilliantly, one of the better ones. Swing and a miss out in the high slot, and UK are away. Trying to bust through was Christoph. He kept in over at the far blue line. Carl Graham lofts it towards goal. Jan Leclerc will hold on to it for Bermuda. Scott Ellard heading off for the UK, and to take the face off, Adam Haig. Out there with Caleb Mort and Vlad Pardubice. Haig won the face-off, but it was stolen away by Christopher Meard of Bermuda. Jeremy Esty has it down in the corner. Esty. Likes to go behind the goal to Merritt. Out in front. Marchetti with another save as he flops around, rolls around, but keeps it out. Miller. Shot didn't get through. Merritt was looking for it. Esty pokes it free, and it's finally cleared out to Parubsky. Fanned on his cross-floor pass, then kicks it down. He goes in to chase with Worthington White. Parubsky's got it in the corner for the UK. Pass was deflected, goes in the air all the way back towards the blue line. Ademic will hold it in. From a sharp angle, a shot from Reese Bull wide. Parubsky's got it here on the near boards. Parubsky taken away by Worthington White. Worthington White gets it out. Good pass. Finds Dustin Luck. Luck shot kicked away by Marchetti. Caleb Mort, he's stopped. Cleared back in again by Bermuda. Comes off the glass out in front. There to pick it up, Zach Wilson. Down to the blue line. It's onside. No, they're going to, well, yeah, it is offside. Boy, they took a long time to call that. Tom Cole gotten in behind and was all alone. The goalkeeper made a few steps with the ball. I didn't hear the whistle right away, so I assumed, like most of the players, that it was onside, and then after the shot was taken, the whistle went. Say it's a little late, but I think it was the right call. This one is onside. Zach Brown to the goal, cleared away by Leclerc. On it first was Reese Bull. Bermuda will head up the floor. Turn back by Zach Brown. A little bit of open floor now for Bermuda off the stick of Chad Cunliffe. Zach Wilson round on the other side. Ellard's on it first for the UK. Doesn't get it out on the first try. Now does. Here's a race for it. Shot. Save made. Zach Brown got free on the right side for the UK. Anyway, good shot. Save made by Leclerc. Tremblay tried to feed it down low for Bailey. Bailey's got it. This line's been a very good one. Backhand save made by Marchetti, and then a right pad save. Ellard, he lost it. Stolen away by Bermuda. Back at the blue line. Kept in. No, now it's given away. Up ahead. Knocked off the stick of Kristoff on a good defensive play. And Kristoff is hopping. He can't put any weight on his left leg right now, trying to get to the players' bench as Bermuda come up the floor. UK get the new player on as Kristoff barely makes it to the players' bench. Cole right up the middle. Off to the side. Mort, pass across. Oh, big save by Leclerc. He robs Tom Cole. Well, we've seen some good goaltending of this. Cole played it back, but that was taken away by Rafange. Merritt fanned on his shot. UK clear it down the floor. There'll be a flooring call. Great action here. Tremendous save by Leclerc. Great setup. Kayla Mort over to Tom Cole. And Leclerc with the right pad. Sprawls out. Makes the save. And get a good look at it. Pardubice up at the blue line for Haig. Haig is stopped. Pardubice has it. Vladimir Pardubice for the UK. Again, not happy with the no call. Thought his stick was slashed. Bermuda knock it down. Had to wait for original player to touch as it was gloved ahead. Net becomes dislodged. Just beyond the reach of Ronnie Azuris. Face-off will be to Merchant's right, Marchetti. To the blue line, no further, back to Ademic. Backhanded in by Bermuda. Marchetti leaves it for Ademic. Up to Zach Brown. Brown lost it at center. Back to Ademic. Tried the long pass up for Cole. Taken away from him. Cole's got it again. Cole in over the blue line. One pass, the shot wide of the goal by Brown. And back come Bermuda. Bailey trying to bust through. Ball goes into the corner. Bailey's got it. Robert Bailey. Tremblay's in front. Comes out and Ellard had it. Ball bounced on him. Goss from the point. Shot hit a couple of bodies in front. Then it went off a leg into the corner. We got a crease violation against Bermuda. So the faceoff will come outside. There is the Bermuda player in the crease. Reason for the faceoff coming outside. Jeremy Esty to take it for Bermuda against Scott Ellard. Esty won it. Ball is put down into the corner in the UK end. On it first. They get it out in front. Save made by Marchetti. Esty with a shot. Another save by Marchetti. Once again, crease violation. Kills the attack for Bermuda. It's going to be Tremblay. He's in the crease. The referee there signaling it immediately. Again, it will be Esty against Ellard. Ellard won that one. Got it over to Farrington. Up ahead to Ellard. Ellard will clear it in. Back to get it. Esty for Bermuda. Over to the far side to Coleman. Stopped over there by Wilson. Wilson able to hold it in. Hurst trying to play it through. Referee out at center ice. Looks to be about to call a penalty. It will. It's going to go to Bermuda. Slashing Christopher Merritt. Well, power play for UK. A better period certainly for the UK here in the second. They didn't have much in the way of offense. That one goal was really about all the offense they had. Not too many other chances. Second period, a little more even. Now they're on the power play. Pardubice to Graham, back to Pardubice, his shot. Well wide of the target. Cole's got it, Tom Cole. Back to Pardubice. Graham, one-timer, again missed the target. Morrison, Pardubice, back to Morrison. Pardubice looking for the deflection. Shot came right on goal, kicked away by Leclerc. Pardubice, one-timer, deflected. Came out the other side into the corner. Morrison has it. Morrison directing traffic. He'll take it in around behind the goal. Over to Cole. Graham off a stick, out of play. Good defending by Bermuda. Minute 12 to go in the power play. Ellard will come in to take the faceoff for UK against Luck of Bermuda. Knocked out of the air with a high stick. Faceoff will come back down in the faceoff circle, the Bermuda end of the floor. Again, it'll be Luck against Ellard. Ellard poked it into the corner. Bermuda on it first. Tied up in the corner. They can't get it out. Finally comes loose. UK have it. But a bad pass back to Pardubice will force him back into his own end with 45 seconds to go in the power play. Pardubice can't gain the zone. Knocked off his stick. Still out at center. Now they'll get it in. Ademic. Little drop pass. He comes back to the point. Wilson, slap shot, wide of the goal, reaching for it, putting it over the top of the goal was Ademic. Back of the point, Pardubice. Down low, Scott Wright, tipped wide. Wilson's got it. Wilson, back to Pardubice. Time running out. 5 seconds to go in the man advantage. Ademic threw it out in front blindly, cleared away, but Pardubice's got it. Penalties over. We're back to even strength. Here are the near boards. Wilson. Wilson turns. Working against Catch. Gets it in around behind the goal. Ademic. Another penalty coming up to Bermuda. It's going to be Adam Smith. Again for slashing. So a couple of penalties now back-to-back by Bermuda. UK right back on the power play. Right. Over to Graham. Carol Graham. Back to Scott Wright. Shot. Bounces into the corner. Morrison. To right, Graham. Off the Bermuda player and way up into the stands. See Carl Graham, captain of the UK. Young ball hockey fans got himself a souvenir. That got past Greg Farrington, so he's got to go back to retrieve it in his own end. Minute 22 to go in the power play. Cole tried to get it to Morrison. Morrison claiming he was held. Farrington. Back to Graham. Out there with Reese Bull, Tom Cole. Cole brings it over the blue line and brings it back out. Graham has it back to Cole. Morrison's on the right side. UK players not real happy with some of the stuff that's happening in front of the goal. Already down a man. It's going to take a lot to get another penalty called against Bermuda. They'll bring it in. Morrison's onside. Morrison across. Scores! Tom Cole. Beautiful setup from Chrissy Morrison. And Cole sliding, got his stick on it. 34 seconds to go in the penalty. So a power play goal. Morrison got free down that left side. And what a play by Cole. Had to dive for it. Pass was a little bit ahead and then still managed to get the ball up in the air to the top part of the goal. Just a beauty. And the United Kingdom has taken a 2-1 lead. It's a case where one team can dominate, but if the goaltender can play it well, like Brian Marchetti did, kept his team in it, kept it close, kept it just a one-goal game, and UK got going. Now they lead it by one. I tell you, the UK bench still not happy with the officiating, despite having those two back-to-back power plays. So after a little bit of a delay, we're underway again. Now, I'm not quite sure what the discussion was, but UK still on the power play. That penalty that was up on the board, still there, and the player still in the penalty box despite the goal being scored. Now the penalty's over. Down the floor it goes. Marchetti plays it up ahead. Ademic will shoot it in. Behind the goal, Pardubice. Vladimir Pardubice. Wilson, Ademic, down in behind the goal. Ellard is there, taken away by Slack. Chris Slack, Pardubice, trying to steal it back. They'll knock it free. Wright came up with it for the UK. He's got it now behind the goal. Right out in front looking for Pardubice. That was stopped by Miller. Merritt, one-on-one. Christopher Merritt shoots, almost had Marchetti going the wrong way. Morrison calling for it up at the blue line. He's got it, but forced back to his own end. Now he's at center. Chrissy Morrison's got a goal and an assist. Dangling his way across the blue line. Stops up and then lost it. Like he had a little something going. Nice play by Jackson to get his own carom off the boards. Got it across to Bailey. Bailey's got it off the boards. Tremblay slapped past, didn't get through. Goss fanned on it. UK are away, 2-on-1. Brown with Morrison. The ball came across Morrison, was tied up at the goalpost. Couldn't get a stick on the ball. Brown comes back to Cook. His shot over the top of the goal. Morrison bats it out of the air. Chrissy Morrison. What hand-eye coordination. Did that so calmly. He knew he had it. Brown shot, or Cook shot rather, whistles over the top of the goal. There's Morrison. Here it comes. I'm just going to tap this in. Just like that. Nothing to it. No celebration. (3-1) now for the UK. Have they turned this game around? Carol Graham down in the corner. On him, Dustin Luck. Comes to Pardubice. Back to Tulip. Over to Graham. Back in the corner, Johnny Tulip. The legend, the man, the legend, Johnny Tulip. Longtime member of this UK team. Lost it along the boards. Luck couldn't get a shot on goal. Cleared away by Kayla Mort to the blue line. Out at center, shot comes in off the end boards, and Marchetti will cover it up. One more time. Chrissy Morrison sees it. Knows he's got it. Ademic brought it in over the blue line, but called offside. Over on the left side, Scott Wright in just a little bit ahead of the play. Hurst face off against Esty. Hustling back into his own end, Carol Graham. Graham turns, puts it out of play. (3-1). UK lead, Bermuda. Right into Marchetti. Will hold it. Down to 34 seconds left to go in the period. This period went by quickly. At least it seemed like that to me. The power plays kept the clock going. That hit a pile of players in front. Stayed out. Hurst will bring it out for UK. Played in by Ademic, Miroslav Ademic. Here to the near boards. Johnny Tulip kept it in. Time running down, 9 seconds to go in the period. Esty, he'll just play it back. That'll do it. And a very good second period for the United Kingdom. Brian Marchetti, busy, but not nearly as busy as he was in that first period. First period dominated by Bermuda. Couldn't beat Marchetti other than that one time. And with a couple of power plays in the second period, the UK seemed to find the groove a little bit. Chrissy Morrison's having a great game. 2 goals and an assist. And the UK lead it 3-1 after 2 periods. We'll be back with the third period. Bermuda and the UK coming up next.
Generálním partnerem mistrovství světa hokejbalových jsou Finex Technology. Hlavní partneři mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou J-Tech, KYB Manufacturing, PlayStation, služby města Pardubice, Battery Shop, T6 Power, Quiz, Marhold, AML Holding, Radegast, stavební firma Jičmínek, Czech Insurance Agency, Nissan Auto In. Partnery Českomoravského svazu hokejbalu jsou Sabe, Střída Sport, Merch 53, Fisher Hockey, Stillman, Hejduk Sport, CCM a Winware. Hlavními mediálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Česká televize a Český rozhlas Radiožurnál. Partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou AAA Auto, Štojbly, Léčebné lázně Bohdaneč, Keto Diet, Vodovody a kanalizace Pardubice, Explozia, Sherlock, TNT Trade, Alukov, Energie AG Bohemia, Markmet, Calypso, ČPP Service, Správa a údržba silnic Pardubického kraje, Napatax, Comia, EM Stav, Hastex a Haspr, Elektroservis Modr, Finet Pardubice, Tekam, Mados MT, SAM Litomyšl, Bauxet.cz a Top Centrum. Dodavateli mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Rozvojový fond Pardubice, AB Kont, Edera, Connector, Flejny, Odrážovka, Ditfood, České dráhy, Rosengard, Patapuf, Red Tide, Bonte Catering, Chargebox, Hallfloor, Tiburon, Kohinor, Berserk, Finlandia a Frenzel. Regionálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Aquacentrum Pardubice, Atrium Palác Pardubice, Deep Vision, Destinační společnost Východní Čechy, Kulturní centrum Pardubice, Dopravní podnik Pardubice, McDonald's, Dostihový spolek Pardubice, HC Dynamo Pardubice, Letiště Pardubice, Golf Resort Kunická hora a regionální rozvojová agentura Pardubického kraje.
KYB, světový výrobce tlumičů v Pardubicích a Chrudimi. Věříme v kvalitu, proto jsme hrdým sponzorem pardubického hokeje. Staňte se i vy členem našeho týmu. KYB, světový výrobce tlumičů. Pardubice se zabývá výrobou přesných mechanických dílů do převodovek a řízení. Tato společnost umí o své zaměstnance pečovat, proto se pro rok 2017 stala nejlepším zaměstnavatelem regionu. Staňte se tedy součástí něčeho, co má smysl. www.czech.pa.com. Máš zájem pracovat ve stabilní společnosti? Neváhej a kontaktuj nás. Předmětem naší činnosti je výstavba, rekonstrukce a opravy inženýrských sítí, úprava vodních toků, výstavba hrází a monolitických betonových konstrukcí. Vlastním technologickým vybavením a kapacitou provádíme jádrové vrtání a nabízíme půjčování stavební mechanizace od drobné až po velké stavební stroje. Kviz Pardubice již 25 let s vámi.
Welcome you back live inside Tip Sport Arena in Pardubice in the Czech Republic. Getting set for period number 3. UK and Bermuda. Shots on goal after 2 periods of play. Bermuda out shooting the UK 27-10. The score 3-1 for the UK. Shots on goal don't always mean a whole lot when you get great goaltending like Great Britain, the UK has gotten from Brian Marchetti. And great individual efforts from Chrissy Morrison, Tom Cole. Morrison in particular. 2 goals and an assist. Cole with a brilliant goal on set up by Morrison. Shot goes wide, taken by Merritt. Couple of penalties in that second period, both to Bermuda. Morrison has it down low. Morrison working out in front, right through the crease. Bermuda will bring it back. Merritt off a stick and wide. Quickly they play it up, and just coming off the players' bench, Caleb Mort. Mort trying to get around the outside of Esty. Esty cut him off, but it comes back to Zach Wilson. Wilson will bring it in. Wilson down into the corner. Get that ball to settle down for him. Now plays it back at the point. Mort across. Long shot wide of the goal from Farrington, and taking it off the end boards, Jan Leclerc, goalkeeper for Bermuda. Haig won the faceoff for UK back at the point. Farrington's shot is blocked, doesn't get through. Pardubice will clear it into the corner. Goss got to it first for Bermuda. Out to the blue line and beyond. Bailey catching up to him. Good defensive play. Adam Haig. Looked like Bailey had a step there on the left side. Haig knocked it to the boards. Haig's got it, or Bailey rather, has got it back again, and again knocked off his stick again by Haig. Jackson with a shot, cleared away by Marchetti. Farrington got hit in the face. The whistle goes. Greg Farrington making his way off, holding the side of his face. Oh, you got a little backhand from Tremblay. It's the glove. He swung it around in back, caught Farrington in the side of the face. Minute 50 gone here in the third period. Cole will come in to take the face-off for UK. Back at the blue line, held in by Bermuda. Up ahead, Brown. He's stopped. Manages to get it out over center, though. Rowett gets it back in for Bermuda. Couldn't knock it down, and he's got to retreat back into his own end. Craig Rowett. Cunliffe is stopped. UK 2-on-1, down low, broken up. The pass didn't get through. Joe Cook's got to retreat all the way back to his own end, plays it around the boards. Quickly up ahead to Cole through the middle, trying to get it to Reese Bull. Cole has it again. Cole working against Worthington White. That shot over the top of the goal from David Hurst. Bounces around in front. Leclerc able to keep it out. Referee down the corner has blown the whistle. Zach Brown picked something up off the floor. I don't know if it's a tooth. He was bent over looking for something. Picked it up. I think that might be just what it is. He just missed it there. Slashing call. There is a penalty. Worthington White's going to go. Discussion down at the UK bench. Referee's gone over to talk to the coach. I'm not sure what the discussion was, but it seems to have been settled. It's a power play for the UK. They win the faceoff. Pardubice. He'll get it back. Right into the middle, put wide by Ademic. Ademic's got it again to the backhand. Ellard from a sharp angle. Comes off the boards, bounces out into the middle. UK on it first. Scott Wright. Kept in by the UK. Pardubice. Ademic. Ademic back to Pardubice. Down into the corner. Right. In front. It's a goal for the UK. And there's a celebration. Miroslav Ademic makes it 4-1. Another power play goal for the UK. And you have to wonder, I talked about earlier, the average age of the Bermudans, 37. They look like they're starting to get a little tired. (4-1) for the Lions. They weathered the storm of the first period. They were under siege the entire 15 minutes. Came out of it in a 1-1 tie and have taken over since then. That pass comes outside the center line, so they've got to regain the zone. Reese Bull lost it along the boards. Now he's got it. Still can't get it down in deep. Bermuda has it. Finally cleared down the floor. That'll be a flooring call against Bermuda. They are looking like a slightly tired bunch right now. There's Carl Graham. Goal with a shot. Leclerc made the save. Ball cleared in around behind the goal. Tremblay has it for Bermuda. Tremblay. Cole all over him. Tremblay will pick it up in the corner. Called down by Reese Bull. Referee allows play to continue. Bailey in the corner. Had a strong first period for Bermuda. Chrissy Morrison. Morrison. To right. Back to Morrison. Morrison's got it. Boy, is this guy a cool customer. Chrissy Morrison. Again. Loads of patience. No panic in his game at all. And get the ball here on the side. Waits. Knows the goaltender's got to make a move. Puts it up top. Sends the water bottle flying. Just look at the patience. Knows he's got the top part of the net. And that's right where he goes. That's the hat trick for Chrissy Morrison. I don't know if he still goes by Chrissy Morrison Jr. That was what he was in Zug. Notice on the roster here, it's just Chrissy Morrison. I guess once a junior, you're always a junior. I know that because I'm one myself. On goal, Leclerc made the save. Farrington with the shot. Leclerc again with the save. Wilson was trying to get it in from the side of the goal. Now it goes in behind Bermuda. Have it. They do indeed look like a tired group right now. Goss. To Coleman, back to Goss. Into the middle, Esty, Jeremy Esty. He's got to play it back. Coleman. Tipped in by Esty. Esty going in to chase. Shoulder to shoulder with Tulip. Bermuda come up with it. Merritt whacking at it. Kept in nicely at center by Coleman. He'll fire it around behind the goal. Merritt's got it there. Quick pass out. Esty with a shot. Scores! I guess they didn't like me saying they were a tired group. They come back with a goal. Jeremy Esty. 5-2. Still almost 8 minutes to go in this one. Here they come again. Bailey against Ellard. Ellard does a good job, knock it free to Carl Graham. Penalty coming up to Bermuda. And body contact, and they've been in penalty trouble since the first period. That's been their big downfall. It's going to be Tremblay. Jean-Michel Tremblay heading to the penalty box. Too many penalties for Bermuda. Picked up 2 in the second back-to-back. UK got a 1 goal on that, gave them the lead and gave them the momentum. Now the UK back on the power play, leading it by 3. Pardubice on the right, back to Pardubice. To the side of the goal, didn't get through, cleared away by Dezuris. Brought in by Wright. He'll stop up along the boards, back to Pardubice. Kept in. Ademic to Pardubice. UK, no rush to do anything here. They've got the power play. Time is on their side. They lead it by 3. Pardubice down to Wright. Back to Pardubice. Still can't shoot it. Wilson back to Pardubice. That one off of Cunliffe. UK maintained possession. Down and behind the goal. Wilson. Brown, shot, save made. Ball goes high in the air, jump ball, goes to the side of the goal. Touched up, it's going to be a hand pass. And the face-off will come outside the blue line. 31 seconds left to go in the UK power play. You see the ball go way up in the air. Wright jumps up, taps it to a teammate. Right to Wilson. So the face-off comes outside. Cleared down the floor by Bermuda. The bench yelling out 20 seconds. That's what's left in the power play. Carl Graham. Bull got it in over the blue line. Graham has it. Less than 10 to go. Graham's hard shot went wide. Rebound was put wide. Comes right back to Graham. Winds up again. Again misses the target. Penalty's now over. We're back at even strength. And here's a breakaway. Tremblay coming out of the penalty box. Stopped by Marchetti. Tremblay's got it again. Tremblay out in front. Backhand. Poke check by Marchetti. Tremblay once again behind the goal. Out in front. Shot went wide. Came off the end boards. Merritt missed from right in front. But what a chance for Tremblay. He stepped out of the penalty box and was all alone in behind the entire UK team. Here he is. And we're aware of him coming out of the penalty box. There's the shot and there's the save by Marchetti. Sometimes the most dangerous guy is the guy who's coming out of that penalty box if the other team is not aware of it. Not paying attention to the time and the situation. And the shot by Merritt from the high slot. He had a great chance as well. That went wide. UK dodged a bit of a bullet there. Cook got it to Gaunt. He was stopped. Jacob Gaunt. Haven't seen a whole lot of him in this game for the UK. Pardubice gave it away. Recovered. Esty with a shot. Save made by Marchetti. UK getting a little sloppy with the ball. They turn it over again. Bermuda with chances. Another shot from Esty. That went off somebody's foot over here to the near boards. Pardubice gets it out, chasing down after it. Caleb Mort. Mort's got it in the corner, drops it back to Haig. Back around behind the goal. Ademic has it. Ademic back at the point. Tulip with a shot. Blocked by Esty. Hurst. Jackson is away with it for Bermuda. Christopher Jackson, shot on goal. Marchetti's going to hold on to that, get a whistle. Under 3 to go, 3:39 time remaining. Third period. Shot from well out by Jackson. No trouble at all for Marchetti on that one. Graham takes it around behind his goal, loses it to Bailey. Bailey trying to get it out in front. He's got it again on his stick. He's got Graham behind him, threw it out in front. Tremblay's shot goes wide. Net has come loose. They put it back. Bailey shoots. Big save by Marchetti with the glove hand. Got the left arm out there. Bailey shoots. Another save by Marchetti and another save off Tremblay. Marchetti putting on a clinic here in this game. Couple of saves. Bailey first. It's there, and again Tremblay puts it right back into Marchetti, and he'll cover it up. And now Marchetti's having an equipment issue. Bermuda running out of time, down by 3. Just over 2 minutes left to go. The shot goes into the corner. They have had their chances. Marchetti has kept them at bay, just given up the 2 goals. Reese Bull, Tom Cole. Cole will take it off the boards, in behind the goal. Crease violation. Face-off will come outside the blue line. Minute 40. It's Reese Bull working his way in front of the goaltender, getting in too close. Up next, we turn our attention to the A group. Switzerland, Italy will be our next webcast. That's at 2:30 local time, which is just under an hour and a half from now. Wrap around, hit the side of the goal. Back at the point. Tipped to the far side, cleared away by Farrington. Morrison's on it. Chrissy Morrison. They get it down to the front of the goal from Tom Cole. Cole's on it again. And Bermuda will clear it. Tremblay. Exactly 2 minutes to go. Worthington White shot was blocked. Bailey has got it in the corner. Worthington White scores. Merritt. Check that, number 11, Dustin Luck. So there's life. Minute 38 to go. I had it right the first time. Number 10, Christopher Merritt. So Merritt makes it a 2-goal game. Goss pinching in. Shannon Goss along the boards. Pardubice couldn't get it out over the red line. Shot back in by Bermuda. Their goaltender's gone to the bench. They get the 6th attacker out there. Bailey, wraparound. Stopped. It's loose in the crease. Marchetti dives out, covers it up. Six players on the floor for Bermuda. Their net is empty. Timeout, Bermuda. A regulation tie would favor Bermuda. In this case, they would finish ahead of the UK, finish second in Group B1. UK would finish third. A regulation win for the UK. They would leapfrog over Bermuda into second place behind France at the end of the round robin. All right, timeout is over. Players are back out on the floor. Minute 5 left to go. Bermuda could get something quick. It would make it interesting. Johnny Tulip. Esty to take the face-off for Bermuda. Won it cleanly. Tremblay backs up, fires it off a foot into the corner. Tremblay able to hold it in. Towards the goal, it bounces around. Merrick had a shot at it. Okay, get it. Clear it down the floor. That'll be flooring call. We're down now to 49 seconds left to go. Christopher Merritt had a chance. Worthington White, who got Bermuda off a good start in the first period at their first goal. Face off won by Bermuda, but then they lose it. Tipped away, racing after it. Caleb Mort missed the open net. May not matter. Bermuda looks like they're going to run out of time. 30 seconds to go in the game. Dumped in and a big collision over along the boards. Tremblay laid out the UK player over along the boards. That was Miroslav Ademic. And he's going to go to the penalty box. Again, academic right now. With just 24 seconds left to go. Face-off will be in the Bermuda end of the floor. So goalkeeper Leclerc will come back in. And it looks as though the final standings in Group B1 will be France, 7 points, UK with 6, Bermuda 5, and Lebanon held pointless. Okay, really not interested in attacking, just holding the ball. Running out the clock. 5 seconds to go. They'll let it go down the floor. The buzzer goes, and a big victory for the United Kingdom, Great Britain, the Lions. 2 great individual performances from Great Britain. First, the goalkeeper, Brian Marchetti. In that first period, that game could easily have been 2, 3, maybe even 4-0 for Bermuda, the way they dominated. He kept it to just 1 goal. Then Chrissy Morrison took over. Got a goal late in the first. The tied at the end of the first. Added a couple more, added an assist. So 2 great performances for Great Britain. Brian Marchetti, Chrissy Morrison. They pull out the 5-3 victory. They'll finish in 2nd place at the end of the round robin. And it's important because unlike a lot of other tournaments, when you finish the round robin, you go into the medal rounds or the playoff rounds. You start fresh, but in this, you take those points with you. So that's important for Great Britain. This was a big victory for them. For Bermuda, they're still in it. Next game coming up, scheduled for, checking my schedule here, 2:30 local time, so an hour, 20 minutes from now. Switzerland, Italy, men's A group. We'll have that for you in our webcast. For now, we'll step aside. I'll see if I can grab a bite to eat. Get 3 more games to go here in our webcast. You're watching the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Pardubice in the Czech Republic. See you at 2:30, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise up for national anthem of Great Britain. Dovolte mi, abych přivítal rozhodčí dnešního zápasu letní World Cup Game referees. Zápas je důležitý pan Jan Holland a Marco Friendly. This game will be conducted by Jan Holland and Marco Friendly.
And good morning, everyone. A good Sunday morning to you as we are at the Tipsport Arena. Welcome you to Pardubice in the Czech Republic. Second game of the day. This will feature another team from the Group B1, the men's division, Bermuda, taking on the United Kingdom, Great Britain. Special good morning to everybody watching Great Britain this morning. I know a lot of you follow this team, and of course our thoughts go out to the folks